Thanks for joining us. And today we're going to talk about how to enhance your Kriya Yoga practice with Daoist Qigong. So Kriya Yoga students often tell me about challenges that they have with breathing when they're starting to learn Kriya. In particular, that they don't have enough capacity to breathe. They're doing the Kriya Yoga, which is this elongated breath, right? Which is bringing one inside, inducing a state of pratyahara, internalization. And they can often run into an issue when they feel like they're running out of breath, basically. And part of the reason for that has to do with the thoracic diaphragm. So within the body, we have a thoracic diaphragm, which basically sits under our lungs. So the thoracic diaphragm, when it pushes up, it pushes air out of the lungs from the bottom of the lungs. And when the thoracic diaphragm drops down, it allows the lungs to expand and take in more air. Now, when you're doing some kind of spinal breathing pranayama like Kriya Yoga, you need to have the lung capacity expanded, right? So as adults, we are usually habituated to upper respiratory tract breathing, right? So not allowing our lungs to expand very much when we're breathing. We're breathing from our upper chest, we say. And part of the reason for that is because we use that shallow breathing, if you will, when we're talking. So you're using this efficient form for communication, but when you're going inside, when you're doing some kind of yogic technique, you want to have a deeper breath than just that upper respiratory tract breathing, right? You want to allow your diaphragm to expand or drop down, and consequently the lungs to have more space to take in more air. And in Kriya Yoga, when you're breathing at a significantly reduced breath rate to induce this pratyahara, this internalization, you need to have the lung capacity, the space for your lungs to expand so you can take that really long breath, right? And that's essential to success in Kriya Yoga. Now, an impediment that people usually run into, and I've seen with many of my students, because they've become so habituated to upper chest breathing, they've developed tensions in their diaphragm, right? So the diaphragm is underneath the rib cage, the thoracic diaphragm. And this unconscious tension is held often even when breathing, right? So usually when you're teaching Kriya Pranayama, in the first initiation or first chapter of Kriya, you talk about a long breath, but you don't talk about how you do that long breath. You just you're breathing really slow and long, basically. But if people are carrying this tension in their thoracic diaphragm, it can interfere with their ability to breathe. Now, fortunately, Daoist Qigong has developed a very sophisticated methodology for breathing, right? And Daoist practices are part of the indigenous spiritual traditions of China and surrounding areas. And when we talk about Qigong, you've often seen people doing things that look like Tai Chi in the park. They're standing there, they're doing these kind of rhythmic motions, right? These kind of movements. And that's like Qigong. What is that? It's Qigong, right? Qi means life force, which is also called prana in Sanskrit. And Gong means skill. So Qigong means skill with a Qi, with a life force. So in Daoist Qigong, a really effective way for loosening up the diaphragm is to do diaphragmatic massage. So this is really easy to do. What you do is you take your hands and you bring your fingertips together, the two middle fingers, you bring them together and you bring them in to just below your rib cage, and you start to feel and start to do this circular massage from your solar plexus area underneath, gently underneath your rib cage. And in this way, you're starting to massage the area around the thoracic diaphragm. Now, this is a bit challenging to do while I'm speaking, because speaking means that I'm holding a tension in my diaphragm. But if I relax for a moment and just breathe naturally, I can start to do this gentle massage all the way up the edge of one rib cage to the solar plexus area, and then down the other side. Relaxing the breath, starting to go in, sort of below the rib cage a little bit, and doing this circular massage And already I can feel that I'm starting to get a lot more relaxed and my breath starts to get more full, right? The reason is because my diaphragm, my thoracic diaphragm, is starting to drop down and my lungs have more space to take in air so I can breathe more easy, right? I don't have to I'm not so restricted by a small amount of space in the lungs, right? So doing that massage is really, really good. You can do that before you do your Kriya practice as a way to release the thoracic diaphragm. And if it feels really tense as you're doing this, you know that you have some work to do, right? So you want to be gentle and just do this circular massage. So when you've done that for a minute or so, you can just do a little shaking, just to shake your body out, right? This shaking we call shaking the tree. So I'm shaking my arms, my wrists, my shoulders, right? My legs, my hips. It's kind of a little dance, right? It's very relaxing and it helps to stimulate your parasympathetic nervous system. And once you stop shaking and you'll feel this rush of your circulation, right? And you can feel all throughout your body's just relaxed, it's settled down. You've helped to ground yourself. So this is a really good practice as well. We call it shaking the tree. Very simple Daoist Qigong practice. Now the third thing I'm going to show you, which I've done many videos about, is called ocean breathing, right? And really we can think about this as belly breathing, diaphragmatic breathing. You're doing this breath where you're allowing your abdomen to expand, right? So often we will be in a crouch, right? We tend to walk around a bit crouched, we might have rounded shoulders and so on. This way you want to relax your abdomen, your belly, your diaphragm. And as you're breathing, you allow your belly to expand, right? So your navel, you'll feel it moving forward, expanding all around you, all sides. So when you're doing ocean breathing, you want to take an inhale through your nose as you gently shift your weight towards the balls of your toes and do an open up with a belly breath. And then you can exhale and shift your weight back towards your heels, right? So it's a gentle shift forward. Inhale. Belly expands, shifting forward. Exhale, shifting back. Inhale, shifting forward. Allowing the abdomen to expand, and exhale, shifting back. So you can add the arms to this to help to cue your feeling inside. This is an interoception, an inner experience where you're connecting in with your energies and guiding things to expand. This is one of the magical aspects of Daoist Qigong, is that you have this movement and intention to cue an internal process, right? Now that's something that you do in Kriya Yoga as well, but it's more linear. This one is spherical. So you want to inhale, shifting forward, the hands come up as if a big ball is filling up from your abdomen, right? This big ball coming up. Exhale, shifting back, the hands come down. Starts to condense this ball in your lower abdomen area. Inhale, shifting forward, expanding that big ball of energy in your lower abdomen area. Your belly breath. Exhale, shifting back, the hands come down, the ball starts to get smaller. Inhale, shifting forward, belly expands, the ball is expanding. Big smile, exhale, shifting back. The hands come down. Inhale, shifting forward, the hands come up, belly expand, big ball of energy in the lower abdomen, and exhale, shifting back, the hands come down. So you can continue this at your own pace. And as you do this, you can add the inner smile. So I've talked about the inner smile as one of the secrets of Kriya Yoga, which comes from Daoist internal alchemy. The inner smile is smiling in and feeling what you're experiencing, the inner energetic conditions, accepting things as they are and allowing them the consent to change within you. So your own inner development, you're allowing the space for your change, for your spiritual evolution. Inhale, shifting forward, the hands come up. Exhale, shifting back, the hands come down, smiling into your lower abdomen area. Any tensions that you feel, smiling into them. Just allowing them to be as they are and to transform naturally. This is a very grounding exercise. You will feel as you shift back onto your heels, this deeper grounding sense. You're grounding into the earth, you're grounding into your environment, into reality, into the nature of your body, because the body is the center of your spiritual development. Inhale, shifting forward, the hands come up. And exhale, shifting back, the hands come down. And then you can slowly rock to a standstill. You can place your hands over your lower abdomen. And then just smile into the lower abdomen. Allowing that inner process to continue as you're not moving anymore. Your breath expanding, your abdomen expanding. So this is a really great way to prepare you for Kriya Yoga. It will enhance your Kriya Yoga practice considerably because you have reduced the tensions in your lower abdominal area. You're breathing in a fulsome way. You've relaxed your body, prepared your body for Kriya Pranayama. So I wish you much success with this. If you have any questions about this video, feel free to send me an email at info@modernkriya.com. Also check our website at modernkriya.com and our YouTube channel. So thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time.